Three-step method. Step one, plot the circles. Plot the circles. Step two is going to be just plot the points. Plot the circle. Step two is plot the points. And step three is connect the dots. So plot the circles. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at those conditions, the ifs. So right here is what we're focusing on when we plot the circles. Plot the circles. So when x is -2, now we kind of ignore these inequality symbols. We just say, okay, -2, 3. -2, 3. Put a circle there. We'll worry about whether to fill in the circle later. And then -2 and the other, the y coordinate will. So -2, 3. We actually already have a circle there. And 1, 0. So again, take the -2, use this rule. Take the -2, use this rule. Take the 1, use this rule. Take the 1, use this rule. That's all we're doing. We're not, paying attention to the inequality symbols. We're just getting circles for all of the endpoints. Plot the points. This is the traditional plot the point exercise. You have values of x. We're going to get values of y, so it's the old table. Yes.
Would it be 1, 3?
Yeah. The -2, you use this rule and it's 3, right? Well, that we already had that. I mean, we could double it up, but they both gave us that circle. But now we're going to figure out what points are really on the graph. And we're going to use, well, looking at this, it seems like, again, Marion, we would probably start here with a negative and then maybe go one outside of, everything we have here. So -3 down to 2. -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, right? And here's where we pay attention to what rules actually do apply to which x values. So for x equal to -3, -3 is less than or equal to -2, so the output is 3. I've got a column here for process. So -3, 3. negative 2 is less than or equal to negative 2, so the function returns a 3. Negative 1 is between negative 2 and 1, so it's the middle rule that holds. And so it's going to be
Negative
of negative 1 plus 1, which is 2. Negative of negative 1 plus 1, which is 2. When x is 0, we have negative 0 plus 1, which is 1. When x is 1, we're still in the middle rule because that little equal sign is there. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0, right? And when x is 2, 2 is greater than 1, so the output is 1. Then we just plot all these points. Negative 3, 3, negative 2, 3, negative 1, 2 is a point on the graph. So we're using closed circles now. 0, 1, 1, 0 is on the graph, and 2, 1 is on the graph. What's that? Right? 2, 1?
I initially don't remember, I think. No, because it was 1, 1. You're talking about from the original points that we had plotted?
Not the circles. Now we're just plotting points.
Right. Open circle with 1.
Yeah. Well, we're going to use that now to connect the dots. Connect. And then jump up here, because that's going to be part of it, even though the point 1, 1 is not on the graph, and connect the dots. So there's our graph. The circles, plot the point, connect the dots. All right, so that's a pretty good cram. That's 1 hour. If there are more questions, I'm happy to talk about them, but that's a pretty good cram.